Hey guys, Nova Bush here and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but today we're going to be talking about Capcom and the potential to see Monster Hunter 6 at TGS later this month, later this year. I mean, sorry, in September 21st. So let's get into it. So early in the year, we've seen that Sunbreaker's wrapped up. We got Primordial Malzeno. That was the last 5.1 release of the newest monster, the last monster for Sunbreak, and it's about time that they actually talk about the next game in the series, which will probably come out next year. Now we've got TGS, Tokyo Game Show, which is a show that Capcom normally goes to. A lot of Japanese developers go to because it's in Tokyo, of course. And last time, I think I remember when Rise was coming out, they did show a couple stuff there for Rise. I don't know if it was revealed there or if it was revealed a bit before, but basically the event this year is going to be September the 21st. This is a Thursday, 7 AM PDT and 3 PM BST or 4 PM CEST. So for me, I live in Britain, so it's 3 PM for me. I will live stream it. I guess we'll see what they've got to show us. But I'm quite confident that there's going to be something Monster Hunter related. Monster Hunter 6 on this Monster Hunter celebration. I know they said they're going to be doing something for the celebration of Monster Hunter. I believe it's coming up to 20 years or is 20 years, so they said they're going to do something to celebrate that. So who knows, maybe it's another generation game, another game to really, like, you know, really show off the series, you know, with some new interesting ideas. Or maybe they will just go to Monster Hunter 6 and they'll do a big blowout. I'm not really sure what to expect, but I know something Monster Hunter is coming and it's going to be Monster Hunter related. Now briefly, I'm just going to talk about, I did a video before talking about what I'm kind of hoping and expecting to see from the next Monster Hunter game. Now I guess not all that's expected. Some of these are just kind of what I hope that might not happen, but I'm just going to go over them briefly here just to remind you guys. So the first thing on my list was pretty much things like some type of art or style system. You know, something to mix up the combat. Something where I don't have to keep on poking 3 times with a lance. I have something different. You know, I have Spiral Thrust. I have Rage Guard. I have something at least new that can help me enjoy the combat long term, you know. I think G did it amazingly, and I think Rise and Sunbreak did it pretty well. But something, you know, along the lines to mix up the gameplay, I think it's just going to add replayability. More hunting aspects, new ways to hunt, you know, new type of quests, maybe more than just capture and hunt. Maybe there's some other interesting type of quest that you have to deal with the monster, investigating the monster, researching the monster. Maybe a lot of people like to do that. That would be cool. And more endemic lives, you know, some really cool endemic lives to really beef up the gameplay. Ones that really allow you to take use of the natural habitat of the monsters and you know, the areas, the ecosystems they live in. More new monsters and less old monsters. That was another one on my list. You know, I think, you know, Monster Hunter has added a lot of new monsters, but they do also bring a lot of old ones back. Sunbreak was a big one on that. I think they only had 5, maybe 5 or 6 new ones, and not including subs or anything like that, and a lot of old ones, so stuff like that. You know, bring larger rooms back, 16 people, rebalancing our skills. You know, I'm a big guy who thinks about balance. I think about balance a lot. I would love to see that in this next game. Post-game improvements. Yeah, I want the post-game to be fun, interesting, a lot to do, but also not monotonous. Like Sunbreaks could feel definitely a bit too grindy at sometimes. I don't think grindy is a problem, but I think the way it seems and the variety, I guess Sunbreaks variety is much better than Rise's variety and base worlds. Iceborne, I don't know too much because I didn't play the end game much at all really, but you know, they could definitely improve on that. Better events and collabs, yeah, you know, we didn't get pretty much any collabs in Rise. We got some with Capcom people in games, but none with other games. You know, I want to see more of that. So yeah, that's just me rounding up what I would like to see. Now, if it is there, it's probably just going to be a trailer, maybe a brief introduction to what the series is, to this new game. I guess we're just over a month away, so let me know down below what you guys think, what you guys are hoping for. You know, what you want to see, what you don't want to see. And do you actually think we're going to see Monster Hunter at this event? Let me know down below. I'll catch you guys next time. See you.